Hello there. I'm Matt, and this is Stock Speedrun number 2 for the weekend of March 12th, 2022. If you are unfamiliar with what a stock speedrun is, as always, you can check this video's description for an explanation and a disclaimer as to its content. Go. First U.S. bank, like the first ever bank shares? Are you serious, guys? Alright, that's enough nonsense. I can't believe I'm reviewing the first ever bank shares ever. Actually, they might be the first ever bank shares ever. Holy crap, going all the way back to 99. That is a throwback. A very shitty throwback because you gotta be pretty hard pressed to find any stock that that is lower today than it was back in 99. That is completely ridiculous. What even is this? Bank holding company for first U.S. bank that provides commercial banking products and services. Provides them where? As of December 21st, 2020, 19 banking offices located in Birmingham, Bucksville, Butler, Calera. I assume that's how you say that. Centerville, Columbia, where are all these places? Tennessee. Oh, no, some in Woodstock. Not Woodstock. What did I just say? Why did I say Woodstock? Oh, yeah, Woodstock. I don't know. I just threw out the word Woodstock, and then I meant to say Alabama. I meant to say Alabama. And it came out Woodstock. I'm like, why did I say Woodstock? That's because the word Woodstock is right here. My brain got confused, but that's not unusual for my brain to get confused because my brain is stupid. Now, moving on. As well as one for production in Mobile, Alabama, Chattanooga, Tennessee. So, why is this so terrible? Well, one explanation as to why it could be so terrible that I'm seeing is because, like I said at the open that you'd be hard-pressed to find a company that is lower today than it was back in 1999. I think you'll also be hard-pressed to find a bank company that does not have significant, especially in the last couple of years, does not have any significant increases, let alone any increases at all, or any indication of any increases to either revenue or earnings. That's completely unheard of, I think. Why does this company suck so much? Be a bit more conservative with first U.S. bank shares CEO compensation for now. Ooh, is the CEO getting paid too much? Is that rich son of a bitch taking all the hard-earned shareholder money? What is unusual is that EPS... Actually, you know what? I can check that. I think it gives that information straight up. I don't even gotta look at this. Total. Actually, you know, I might as well look at this. It has the numbers right here. So salary. Actually, that's not a whole lot for the CEO of a company. I mean, kind of a shitty company, but still. Our data indicates has a market capitalization of 62 million. What does that check out with the current number? Yeah, that's rough. It's more or less compared to about 11 months ago, which was probably right about. Oh crap! I clicked the chart. Probably right about here-ish. That makes sense. And total annual CEO compensation report is $482,000 for the year. It's a notable decrease. Wow, he even took a price cut. I mean, he probably didn't choose to take a price cut. A company or a board may be like, hey, you're doing a shitty job. I'm going to pay you less money. And he's like, no. We note the salary portion, which stands at... Oh, no, this is his salary. I guess the rest is, stock options, maybe? Yeah, salary, 345. Other, 135? Whatever that means. Let's see, what does the chart show me here? Total compensation. Salary... Okay, interesting. Salaries remained fairly stable. It's the other compensation that's kind of gone up and down, and then company earnings. Interesting that as the earnings tank, this starts to go up. But then I guess that, and then like he's like, maybe it was the expectation that he would turn it around because he eventually did. I guess. I mean, kind of. I mean, it's still kind of shit. It's still kind of shit compared to probably literally every other bank. Literally every other bank. So like. Here's an example of some banks here. Like some similar companies. Here, you got First Northwest Bancorp. Let's go ahead and explore some other banks and how other banks are doing, shall we? This looks like pretty impressive earnings chart here, right? Yeah, it does. This is what I would expect to see with a bank. Let's see, let's try another one. First Guaran... I don't even know what that... What kind of word is that? First Guarantee? Is that supposed to be guarantee? But it's not spelled right? What? What language even is this? Where does this bank operate? And I know it's weird that I'm looking at other banks to review this bank, but I want to drive home the fact that this bank is garbage by comparing it to just random banks. Like, I don't, like, okay, tell you what, I'm going to click on every one of these, okay? I guarantee you that every one of these, except for this, I don't know what the hell this is, this might not even be a bank, but all of these are going to have charts like the first one did here, you know, that, not quite parabolic, but rise that has a notable curve to it. You're gonna notice that with all these, because that's just usually what you get with a bank. Not these guys. So let's go ahead and look here. Yeah, see? Okay, that's 2 down, 2 to go. Let's see. I said I would guarantee it. So let's see. What happens if the guarantee is not met? Tell you what, if the guarantee is not met, then I will label First U.S. Bank shares a buy, and as my own personal penance, I will force myself to buy shares of this crap on Monday. So, First United. So okay, yeah. So it's not as pronounced, but it's still there. This counts. Take a look at Glen Burnie Bancorp. Okay, you know, this one actually doesn't really show that kind of pattern. This may be an equally garbage bank. What does the chart for this look like? You know what? Another equally garbage bank. Because this is... Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I want to look at these side by side. Move to... Where's new tab? No, new window. Yes. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. Yes. So... First U.S. Bank shares, Glen Burnie Bancorp. I think I found a company that can potentially out-garbage this one, but not really. Because whereas... This one kind of goes up and down, not really going anywhere. I don't see a lot of... Well, kind of. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm willing to say these are probably both equally garbage. And you know, no, I'm not going to do my penance. Screw that. Anyway. So, interesting that these are both banks that have been around roughly since '99. Right? They have very similar charts in the sense that they have gone little to nowhere in 20 plus years. First U.S. Bank shares is a little lower than it was back then. Glen Burnie Bancorp is a little higher, but still, for 20 plus years of growth, this is pretty terrible. And when you go down and look at the earnings, you can see why, because this is unusual for a bank. Those three of the banks we just looked at, those are typical. This is not typical. This is not typical. And this is not typical. No, these are both trash. And if I was reviewing Glen Burnie Bancorp, I would probably give it a sell. And seeing as I'm reviewing this, I'm probably going to give this a sell. And seeing as I'm reviewing First U.S. Bank shares, probably going to give this a sell. But let's see if I can find other reasons as to why this may be trash. So, announces expansion of share repurchase program. Oh, you know what? Never mind. A symbol, or not a symbol, a signal that this may in fact not be that terrible trash. Share repurchase program. Interesting. Company has repurchased this many shares of common stock to date. Shares remain available for repurchase. Board of directors authorized the company to repurchase an additional 1 million shares under the repurchase program. That's interesting. How can you afford to do a repurchase program when you are garbage? Oh, what? Well, wait a minute. Are these dates right? Board of Directors also extended the expiration of the repurchase program from December 31st, 2021 to December 31st, 2022. The repurchase program was originally approved by the company's Board of Directors on January 19th, 2006! My old ancient ass was still in high school when that happened. Holy crap. What? Are they ever going to get around to actually doing it? And you know what I'm kind of wondering now? I'm wondering if they just keep stretching out the expiration date. Is this the first time they've done... Did it originally plan to expire at December 31st, 2021? I somehow doubt it. I gotta look that up, because that is a wild ride, man. The first U.S. bank shares... I want to look this up. Because if that's the case, then I've never heard that before, and that is some crazy crap. Has repurchased for the shares of company date and treasury shares available for repurchase. Board of authorized company to repurchase. Okay, you know what? Now that I'm... Hold on a second. Now that I'm rereading this... Company has repurchased this many shares of its common stock to date. And five shares remain available for repurchase. The Board of Directors authorized the company to repurchase an additional 1 million shares under the repurchase program. The repurchase program was originally approved by the Board of Directors on January 19. I can't make these numbers add up in my head. Because now I'm wondering what was approved in 2006. Was it this? Was it this? Or was it all of it? And they've just been slowly trickling in shares since then. Are they trying to get to 1 million? But they can't quite get there. You know, so they're keeping it open so they can buy more shares in the future, even though they've only bought a little over half of those 1 million shares in the last 16 years. Crazy. This is expansion of share repurchase program. I mean, none of this is really going to change my mind, I don't think. I'm just looking into it because I'm curious now, but... they're doing branch closures. Okay. Completion of subordinated notes. They respond on your watch list? No. My watch list for looking at things that are crashing and burning, maybe. Surprised they have a dividend, though. I guess most banks do. But then again, this isn't like most banks. I wonder what the conversation says about this. I wonder if they think that this is as trash as I do. Get a sense of the direction of these earnings while the earnings appear strong. Really? I think so? I disagree. The fact that dividend has not increased suggests the long-term earnings could have weakness. Bruh, long-term earnings have had weakness for 22 years. What are you talking about? Does anybody think this stock will do anything ever? No! I have held it for years and it's been a perennial disappointment. Yeah, drop this garbage, RJ. What are you doing? Putting out the LC consumer, even if they're sold out from squander the good years following the last recession. Anybody in this stock? Just losers, I would argue. I apologize if you are one of those losers, but hey, I don't know. Good days could be ahead, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong about the sell that I absolutely 100% for sure know that I'm going to give this. And Ben, for your sake, I hope I'm wrong. That's all I can really say. Let's see. Expansion of share repurchase program. How do I look at this? Oh, it just gave me the headline? Expansion of share repurchase program. US Bank shares authorized company to repurchase 1 million shares under the repurchase program. First, extended expiration from blah blah blah. Repurchased. I still can't get over it being open from 2006. That's crazy. Actually, what was that about? Oh well, all right. I can't go back and look. Yeah, I think I don't think it's gonna be any surprise. I'm gonna hit this sell button. I'm just gonna. That's it. I have nothing else to say. This looks like garbage. This is a trash bank, and if I don't know if you're in it, I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I don't think I am. It looks like trash. It's been trash for 22 years, 23 years, whatever the hell time it is. I don't even know. Yeah, I literally don't have anything else to say. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop recording now. Bye.